Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on March the 5th, 2021. Facebook and Google lift ban on political ads. Facebook lifted its temporary ban on political advertising in the United States. The decision to limit campaigning was made by the social network last November, when the U.S. presidential election was a week away. The social network has faced criticism from both Democratic and Republican politicians who argue that such bans are too broad and do not combat the problem of misinformation on the platform. However, the company promised to keep a close eye on how such ads would work in order to see if there is a need to change the current rules. Earlier, it became known that Google was also lifting the ban on such advertising. The search engine introduced it after the January riots on Washington and in the run-up to the inauguration of U.S. President Joe Biden. Shares of Alphabet, Google's parent company, rose 1.12% to $2,033.93 on Tuesday, and Facebook shares rose 0.87% to $257.64 in what was an overall dismal trading session for the stock market. Powell's speech pushes stocks on monthly lows. Asian stocks fell to monthly lows Friday as rising U.S. Treasury bond yields shook equity investors again. The broadest MSCI Asia-Pacific index outside Japan fell to its lowest level since February the 1st. Japan's Nikkei index was down 1.6%. Australian stocks lost more than 1%. Chinese stocks also closed lower, with the blue-chip CSI 300 down 1.5%. U.S. stocks fell Thursday after Fed Chairman Jerome Powell disappointed some investors by not indicating that the Fed could increase long-term bond purchases to hold long-term interest rates. The technical Nasdaq Composite fell 2.1%, down about 10% from its record close on February the 12th, and put it in correction territory. Although Powell has made it clear that the Fed is not close to changing its ultra-loose monetary policy stance anytime soon, some analysts remain concerned that rising Treasury yields could mean higher borrowing costs, thereby limiting the fragile U.S. economic recovery. GameStop gains momentum after a shareholder's tweet. Shares of GameStop, a Reddit favorite, were up more than 20% Thursday, at one point in another unexplained move that left market watchers searching for a possible catalyst. GameStop shares closed up 6.4% at $131.93 after earlier hitting $147.87, the highest mark since the stock swung short late last month. One analyst and some Twitter users pointed to a cryptic tweet from Ryan Cohen, GameStop's largest shareholder and founder of e-commerce firm Chewy.com, as a plausible reason for the move. The late-night rally at GameStop began around the time Cohen tweeted what turned out to be a screenshot of an ad mascot for Pets.com's puppy dog, a notorious victim of the dot-com bubble 2 decades ago. Oil prices rise as OPEC Plus keeps production in April. Oil prices rose on Friday, expanding profits from the previous session after the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies agreed to maintain most of the production restrictions in April in anticipation of a more significant recovery in pandemic demand. Brent crude futures increased by 1.03% to $67.43 per barrel, and WTI crude oil futures increased by 0.99% to $64.46 per barrel. Both contracts rose more than 4% overnight. On Thursday, OPEC Plus kept the terms of its oil production limitation deal intact, considering demand recovery from the pandemic still rather fragile despite the recent increase in oil prices. Only Russia and Kazakhstan were given an opportunity to slight increase. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia has pledged to continue to further cut production by 1 million barrels per day,